You know, every CPA firm knows the feeling. That annual tax season storm. It's just this chaotic race against the clock, where success isn't just about logging more hours, it's about visibility. So this explainer? It's all about building a system to finally get that visibility, to transform all that chaos into a smart, balanced pipeline.
So here's our roadmap. We're going to start by digging into the problem, the trap. Then we'll figure out where the real bottlenecks are. From there, we'll talk about the 5 key metrics you actually need to watch, show you where to find the data to track them, build out the automation, and then we'll look at the incredible results. Let's get into it.
Okay, so first up, the tax season trap. Let's start with a problem that every single firm partner recognizes instantly. It's that feeling of being totally overwhelmed while also completely flying blind.
This quote from a firm owner, Patricia Johnson, just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It perfectly captures that core frustration. You know there are problems lurking in the pipeline, but you can't see them until you have to stop doing valuable work just to go hunt them down.
And think about the real cost of that. We're talking 6 to 10 hours every single week. That's a partner's time spent just tracking projects. That's basically a full day of high-value review time that just vanishes into administrative firefighting week after week.
And we've all tried to fix this, right? With these quote-unquote solutions. The whiteboard that's out of date the second you write on it. The hour-long daily meetings just to ask, hey, where's this return? The endless email chains. They're all manual, they're all time-consuming, and they are all fundamentally reactive. They tell you about yesterday's problems, not what's coming tomorrow.
So, to really solve this, we need a totally new perspective. We have to stop thinking about the firm as just one giant bucket of work and start seeing it for what it is, a pipeline with very distinct stages. You know, every single tax return flows through these 5 stages, right from the moment you send that organizer to the second it's delivered. The health of your entire tax season really depends on how smoothly things flow between these stages.
And here it is. This is the crucial insight. Your firm can have more than enough staff hours and still fall disastrously behind. See, the problem isn't a lack of overall capacity. It's a lack of flow. Work just piles up in one stage, let's say partner review, while other team members are literally sitting there waiting for work to hit their desk.
So, if you want to manage that flow, you have to measure it. Gut feelings and daily meetings, they just don't cut it. What you need is a dashboard with just 5 key metrics that give you a real-time pulse on your firm self.
First up, prepare utilization. Are your preparers burning out or are they sitting idle? This simple percentage tells you in an instant if your engine is running too hot or if it has room to accelerate. Hitting that 80 to 90% sweet spot is absolutely key.
Second, the partner review backlog. I'm telling you, this is the silent killer in most small firms. When this number starts to creep up, the entire pipeline just grinds to a halt. Keeping this backlog under 5 returns, well, it's pretty much non-negotiable for a smooth flow.
Third, client document submission. This metric, this is your crystal ball. If this rate is low halfway through the season, you know with absolute certainty that a massive, stressful surge of last-minute work is coming your way. It's the best early warning system you could ask for.
Fourth on our list is pipeline throughput. You know that question, are we going to make it? This metric replaces all that panicked guesswork with a simple hard number. It measures your firm's actual completion speed against the speed you need to be at to hit that deadline.
And finally, average days in each stage. Think of this as your diagnostic tool. If you see that returns are just sitting in the waiting for review stage for, say, an average of 6 days, well, you've found your bottleneck. You know exactly where to focus your attention.
Now, here's the best part of all this. You don't need some expensive, fancy new software to do this. The raw data to calculate all 5 of these metrics, it's already sitting right inside your QuickBooks account, just waiting for you to structure it.
The secret, it's all about using custom fields on your estimate forms. By just adding a few fields like engagement status and document status, you transform every single estimate from a simple price quote into a living, breathing project tracker for each return.
And here's how it all connects together. The estimate tracks the stage of the return, the time activities track the work being done. With just those 2 pieces of information, an AI can see the entire picture. Who's working on what, how long it's taking, and most importantly, where things are getting stuck.
Okay, so with our data properly structured in QuickBooks, we are ready for the fun part, building our AI copilot. And you might be really surprised how simple the core components actually are. The first piece is a pretty simple script.
Its only job is to connect to the QuickBooks API, pull down all that structured data we just created, the estimates and the time entries, and package it all up neatly for our AI to read.
And this is where the magic happens. You hand that neatly packaged data over to a large language model, like Claude, with a clear, direct prompt. You're not asking it to do the work for you. You're asking it to analyze the data and give you a strategic battle plan for the day.
So what's the end result of all this? What does it actually look like in practice on, say, a chaotic Tuesday morning in the middle of March? Let's go back to Patricia Johnson's firm and see.
Instead of staring at a random pile of 15 returns on her desk, Patricia now sees this every single morning, a clearly prioritized queue. The AI has analyzed the deadlines, the complexity, how long each return has been waiting, and it tells her exactly where to spend her precious review time for maximum impact.
I mean, just look at the scale of this transformation. This is not some minor improvement. The review backlog was cut almost in half. The partner's hours dropped by 10 hours a week. Unplanned, costly extensions went from 11 down to just 1. This is a complete operational shift.
So let's talk about the financial payoff. The firm created an estimated $15,000 in value just through saved time and fewer extensions. And when you divide that by the 40 hours it took to build this whole system, that's an incredible $375 per hour return on that investment.
The key takeaway here is that this isn't just some cool trick for tax season. No, this is a whole new way of running your entire firm based on real-time data. Once you can see the bottlenecks, you can eliminate them one by one. In our next explainer, we're going to do just that by tackling engagement profitability analysis. We'll see you there.